intimidate me to speak anything, everything that I speak. I know one thing, I'm a winner. Know that enthusiasm is your trumpet. You've got to stay enthusiastic. You've got to remember, regardless of the situation, that you're a winner. Regardless of the situation, you're programming yourself to say the right things at the right time to be effective and super successful in every area of your life. You've got to remember that enthusiasm is your trumpet. Positivity is your force. Optimism is your perspective. And the Lord is your foundation. Therefore, I will allow no situation, nor circumstance to throw me, confuse me, control me, nor intimidate me to speak everything, anything other than I am a winner, I am a champion, and all things are designed for me to win, because all I do is win, win, win. No matter what, you got to remember that you are a winner and that you are a champion. So you got to control little words like, I wonder if this thing's going to work out for me. I wonder if everything's going to be okay. I don't know if this is going to work out for me. I don't know if I can hit VIP 5. I don't know if I can do this. Those little words that we don't think are significant are making a universal shift, and they're creating doubt and lack of confidence in your spirit, and you're not seeing it immediately. So that's why we get away. So if you got slapped upside your head every time you said something negative, you'd stop saying things negative. If you saw the immediate effect of your words right out the gate, you would stop making negative comments. But it's a gradual thing. That's why Proverbs 18 and 21 says, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. What does that mean, Diamond? Well, every word is a seed, and eventually you will see the fruit of that word. So if you keep saying, if you want your finances to increase, just keep saying, my finances is increasing every day. Everything is working out for me. That's why, John, you love this one. That's why I say I wake each morning full of energy and vitality, anxious to enjoy another day. No matter what the situation is, you got to get it down in your spirit to the moment a situation happens. This morning, I felt like I had to peel my body out of bed. I didn't get to bed till 2:30 this morning. Felt like I had to roll my body over the bed. I felt like something pushed me out the bed. I had to peel myself off like tape. When my knees hit the ground and I rolled over and hit my head, first thing I said is, I wake each morning full of energy and vitality, anxious to enjoy another day. And my body, because I said that, my subconscious and my conscious mind, their fiduciary responsibility is to release the right hormones and chemicals to aid you to accomplish whatever you say. That's why they say things like stressful circumstances relieve cortisol in your body. And cortisol makes your organs sick because it's a stress medicine. And that's when you hear people say, I've been stressing. Man, I'm stressing. Man, I'm telling you, I'm stressing. This is stressing me out. And your subconscious mind, your conscious mind automatically starts releasing cortisol to try to help your body deal with the stress. And if you're saying it all day long, people wonder why they prematurely get cancer. They prematurely have sicknesses and disease in their body, because watch what you're saying. What are you saying? What are you saying as a leader over your family? What are you saying? I leave messages for my oldest son, who's about 600 years old. My oldest son is 44 years old. I leave messages like, son, I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. I got your back, son. I'm telling you, I believe in you. I'm praying for you every day. And son, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. I remember I used to tell my kids that after they had acted a crazy little, Halloween demon. And I would speak over them. I'm telling you, they would be running around like little goblins. And I'd say, come here, you blessings. Come here. And I'd want to sock them one. But I'm telling you, I would speak life over them. That's what you have to do with your team. You have to speak life over them. What are you saying? You have to be so infectious in a good way. You have to be so I don't want y'all giving nobody no corona,
But I want you to be infectious in a good way, so good that people began to mimic you. They began to mimic because we are a product of our environment. And you've got to get so consistent, so persistent, because consistency and persistency is the sandpaper that'll sand away any obstacle in your path. I remember when my mom was dying of cancer. And I thought to myself, I can't do this no more, Mom. Mom, I can't do it. Mom is dying. I can't do it. I'm just, it took something out of me. Sometimes when you go through a divorce or you lose your house, you go through a foreclosure, you go through a bankruptcy, it takes something out of you. And it's just, you feel yourself being depleted. And I would be like, Lord, Father God, what is going on? I can't handle this. And I was corrected by the Lord to watch what you're saying. You watch what you're saying. What are you saying? And I eventually had to say that all things work together for good for those that love the Lord and are called according to their purpose. I don't understand this, but I know that a good thing is going to come out of it. And I would say, okay, I'm taking the baton now, Mom. I got the baton. I'm going to follow through. I'm going to take us into the year 2000, 2020, 2025, 2040, and I'll pass the baton. And my mother lives inside of me. My father is still here. But you might be going through the worst situation of your life. I'm here to share with you today. Speak life. Speak life over your situation. Speak positivity. Circumstances, this is your gold nugget and this is your diamond. I truly believe that everything in life happens to respond us to say something. Circumstances come at me and I guard my mouth to make sure that I'm speaking the right words. I've got it down in my spirit now. I speak Deuteronomy 28:1, that the Lord has put me on a high place and the blessings are overtaking me. The fruit of my body is blessed. I'm blessed in the city, blessed in the field, blessed coming in and blessed going out. And everything I touch is blessed. He fills my household with goods, repays my enemies to their face. They come at me one way. I see them flee 7 different ways. He fills my household with goods, bless my storehouses. He blessed me so the people fear me. Everything I touch is blessed. I'm the head, not the tail, the lender and not the borrower, on top and rising in life. You got to get it in your spirit. So when a situation happens, you're speaking positivity. You're speaking life, because remember, your eyes see the situation. Your mind interprets it. Your mouth speaks what your belief system has been programmed to speak. Your words are a direct reflection of your interpretation, your belief system, and your programming. I want you to remember that enthusiasm is your trumpet. Positivity is your force. And optimism is your perspective. And the Lord is your foundation. Therefore, I will allow no situation nor circumstance to throw me, confuse me, control me, nor intimidate me to speak anything other than I am a winner. I am a champion, and all things are designed for me to win. When you see a situation, because all I do is win, win, win. The car's broke down. All situations are designed for me to win. I ain't worried about it. I know a good thing's coming out of it. You ain't got the money to pay a bill. I'm not worried about it. I know money comes to me like a magnet. I know the right people are coming into my life with the resources I need for me to accomplish my vision. I know my team is on fire. When you speak to your team, let them know. I just had a vision that great things are happening for you. This is going to be a great week for you, me, and the team. And remember that when you speak life over people, have a tendency to speak it over them first. You've already confirmed it in your life, but speak it over them first. I just got a feeling this is going to be the best week of your life as we run toward our dreams. And if we're going to make it, and we will, and we're going to shatter through our glass ceiling, and we will, I see nothing but greatness for you. I see it for me too. Put it them first. People like to be put first. Unapologetically put people first, because you've already been in the mirror. I want you, when you get in the mirror, to say to yourself, I'm a winner. I'm a champion. I can do this. I got this. Because I want you to remember something. I believe in you. I believe in you.
I believe in you. You got this. You're going to do this. I'm praying for you, and I see nothing but success for you. I know that you're going to shatter through your glass ceiling, reach in the lion's mouth, and take what belongs to you. What does that mean, Michael Diamond? What does that mean, shatter through my glass ceiling? We have all been programmed for a certain level of success in our life. It's called the Peter Principle. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Peter Principle, but the Peter Principle represents that at a certain level of success, people self-destruct. I don't know if you heard about this young kid off the Raiders who just tore his car up and killed somebody. Okay? That's called the Peter Principle. Here he gets all these millions of dollars, gets in the NFL, and goes into self-destruct mode. Like, what's up with that? Right? Give me that 30 million. I'll show you how to do it. But you see these kids, they get this amount of money and go into self-destruct. It's called the Peter Principle. So shattering through your glass ceiling, you know, they did a survey. They did this is an actual confirmable test. It's called flea training.
You know, if you've ever had dogs or pets, you know, fleas can jump from your leg all the way across the room. You're like, those little suckers, I mean, their little legs are like, you know, little jackhammers. They can jump all the way across the room. So they got a bottle of fleas, a jar of fleas, and put a lid on it. Bing, they hit the lid. 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 After about 2 weeks, they took the lid off. None of the fleas would jump out of the jar. And that's how we are. We get told so often, you know, we start out as little kids. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a judge. I want to be the president of the United States. And then about the time you're 5 or 6 years old, it starts to change. What are you going to be? You little stupid, you little bald-headed, stupid kid. You'll never be that. Come on, let's get real. Then when you get to some schools, they tell you, well, I don't know, you probably make a better janitor. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic now. We want you to get, you know, what? Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. All things are possible for those that love the Lord. You can do anything. You can transform your team. You can have a team full of experts, professionals, VIP and BP 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. But you got to speak it into reality. So when I say shatter through your glass ceiling, shatter through every myth, every negativity, every limit, every self-imposed limit that you may have put on yourself, or it's there that you didn't know was there. Like me, I got to tell this quick story. I was in New York, and I was afraid to get on the subway. They told me, get on the subway, man, it's beautiful. I'm like, I'm not getting on the subway. Ain't no vigilante gonna stab me, kill me, rob me. I ain't getting on the subway. I saw the subway on TV. I ain't getting on the subway. And it was one late night. I was in New York, and these two little girls, it was about 12 o'clock. The two little girls was going down in the subway. And I said, Diamond, if them little girls can go down there, you can go down there. I made sure I stayed behind them just in case the boogeyman came out. I was gonna push them first. No, I'm kidding. But I tell you, I want you to know that that was a self-imposed limit that I had put on myself. Society had programmed me with television I had watched from California, seeing everything about the subway. When I got on the subway, it was beautiful down there. They had all kind of bands and restaurants, and it was amazing. So I want you to know, from Hong Kong to Japan to Singapore, south of France, Rome, Italy, I want you to know, speak the right words. What are you saying? From Manhattan to New York, from the Bronx, Chicago, Illinois, Cincinnati, the Bronx. I want you to know, down in Compton, Sacramento, San Francisco, the Bay Area, LA, what are you speaking? You are invincible, unstoppable, too powerful to be defeated, too powerful to be overcome. You are incapable of being conquered, defeated, or subdued. You are more than a conqueror. You are a champion. Your eyes see the situation. It interprets, your mind interprets it, and your mouth speaks what your belief system has been programmed to speak. Your words are a direct reflection of your interpretation, your mental programming. You speak the right words. I want you to know that, you see, what are you saying is so relevant, because Roger Bannister in 1954, May 6th, the whole world said you couldn't run the mile under 4 miles, under 4 minutes.
That's not what Roger Bannister said.